What is outside the visible universe? A great void, another universe, or something completely different? A new discovery by the James Webb Space Telescope reveals something astounding. A huge cosmic structure that may extend beyond the boundaries of the previously known universe. The geometrically exact, ring-shaped arrangement of galaxies goes beyond the old ideas of the structure of the universe and may open our eyes to what the universe really is. James Webb has discovered a huge cosmic structure that extends far beyond what astronomers previously thought was real. The unexpected, gigantic, and on top of that, perfectly organized arrangement of galaxies could reveal urgent questions about the true nature of the universe. The discovery currently presents us with one question in particular. Is our cosmos limited in time and space, or are time and space just illusions that have led to serious errors in the calculation of previous cosmology? The structure was found to exist in the early universe, at a time when only small material objects, loose star clusters, or chaotic galaxies were likely to exist. In an initial statement, the scientists described the structure as a cosmic wall or giant ring. The object extends over hundreds of millions of light years and is far too large to have formed in the short time since the Big Bang. This suggests that the new discovery once again challenges the boundaries of the previously understood universe. Until now, astronomy assumed that the universe expanded in space, beginning with the Big Bang. It expanded in space over time. Within space, an evolutionary process took place that researchers, starting from the current state of the universe, have calculated backwards with the help of formulas. For a long time, these formulas and the temporal calculation of the universe were the basis of our cosmology. Spatial processes were reconstructed on the basis of observations of matter and its behavior in the cosmos. Anything outside the universe is practically non-existent in these calculations. There is neither a temporal before nor a spatial outside. However, the James Webb Space Telescope has already observed several structures that, due to their age, size, or degree of development, cannot exist within the old conceptual boundaries. The ring that challenges the standard model of cosmology. The ring contradicts the standard model of cosmology. According to older theories, massive structures in the universe should form through a slow evolution over many billions of years. But the structure that JWST has now found was created within the first few 100 million years after the Big Bang. JWST has already found unexpectedly large and old galaxies on several occasions. These data suggested that the early universe was much more structured than previously thought. Some scientists speculate that previously unknown physical processes could be responsible for these phenomena. If that is the case, we would need a different cosmological model to explain the discovery. Researchers are currently planning to use other telescopes to thoroughly re-examine the area in which the ring was discovered in order to learn more about the true nature of this giant structure. The circular structure of galaxies has been given the preliminary designation cosmic giant ring. The ring has a diameter of about 1.3 billion light-years and is located about 12 billion light-years from Earth. The giant ring appears to follow a previously unknown structure in the universe. Its uniform and round shape contradicts current cosmological models. Similar giant structures, like the Great Wall or the Boötes Void, exist, but galaxies in those are usually distributed in filament-like or thread-like patterns. The ring structure could indicate an unknown cosmic interaction or a previously misunderstood physical phenomenon. Researchers speculate that the ring was created either by shock waves in the early universe or by gravitational interactions. Neither of these would be new, but their scale and organization would require further corrections to our old physics. A quantum or cyclic explanation. Since classical physics is at a loss, quantum physicists have begun to weigh in. In a recently published study, some researchers postulate that the ring could be a remnant of quantum fluctuations shortly after the Big Bang. The solution to the mystery remains exciting. Looking at all the impossibilities that JWST has discovered so far, each new discovery provides another piece of the puzzle in a cosmic thriller that may give us a completely new worldview. The giant ring and traces of an earlier universe. One of the most exciting hypotheses currently being discussed is that the gigantic galaxy ring could be a relic of an earlier universe. This idea is closely related to the theory of cyclic cosmology, which proposes that our universe is part of an endless cycle. A universe is born, expands, dies, and then is reborn. Could the giant ring really be an imprint of this eternal cycle? Sir Roger Penrose of Britain says yes. He developed cyclic cosmology while studying anomalies in the cosmic background radiation, where he found traces of possible past universes. In Penrose's model, there is no absolute beginning or end, only eternal cosmic cycles. If this is correct, we should be able to see further traces of past universes. So far, an unusually large number of JWST discoveries show a strange conformity with Penrose's ideas. Whether it's unusually evolved galaxies, gigantic black holes, or now the giant ring. Even structures like the Great Wall seem to fit with the Nobel laureate's ideas. Cyclic cosmology proposes that certain structures can carry over from one universe to the next. In other words, an old universe is not completely destroyed. Some structures persist and are restored quickly in a new cycle. The giant ring and other currently unexplainable structures could have emerged at a time when the rules were different, perhaps even rules from the old universe. It's possible we haven't yet correctly imagined the transition between universes, or we're even witnessing the interface with a neighboring universe. Does the giant ring lead us to the edge of reality? Imagine the ring as a gigantic necklace made of galaxy beads. Hundreds or even thousands of galaxies have organized themselves into a ring spanning over 1 billion light years. The structure resembles a perfect circle, which is extremely rare in the known universe. Galaxies usually form along filamentary strands, not rings. This unusual perfection, in size, symmetry, and organization, goes beyond everything previously known about the structure of the universe. Galaxies in the ring are not randomly scattered. They follow a symmetry so precise it's as if a cosmic artist arranged them. Scientists naturally want to know, who or what is the artist? This discovery brings science once again to the edge of comprehensible reality. There seems to be a force, or perhaps a kind of cosmic magic, that has so far evaded research. The galaxies within the ring are no less mysterious. Each is a massive collection of billions of stars, and each galaxy may harbor dozens of unknown or alien phenomena. The sheer scale of new data and unexplainable facts is challenging scientists at every turn. What comes next? Even more puzzling than the shape and symmetry is the location of this structure. It formed when the universe was supposedly still too young to produce large-scale cosmic formations. Scientists expected only chaotic star clusters in the first few 100 million years after the Big Bang. Another exciting question: is the giant ring actually a closed structure? Or have we only observed a small part of a much larger formation? This would mean the structure is either even larger than currently known, or part of a massive ring-shaped galaxy cluster. That would mean we are probing regions of the universe where entirely different physics may apply. What if ring structures were more typical in the early universe than we thought? Could they be remnants of an earlier cosmos, or quirks of our universe's deeper nature? If the structure truly extends beyond the visible universe, then we may only be seeing a sliver of a much larger pattern. That pattern could be a threshold to another reality. The universe may not have been so young after all. It's striking how many facts from the early universe suggest that the universe was not as young as we thought, or if it was, it behaved very differently. Perhaps the universe was simply a bit crazy in its infancy. One thing is certain: we are seeing facts, and science must accept that there are errors in the system somewhere. Structures like the giant ring may offer us the first real opportunity to look beyond our perceptual limits and begin recognizing new realities. The James Webb Space Telescope is one of the most important instruments ever built for the search for the true origins and workings of the universe. Its mission, which has already begun turning science upside down, may have crossed the line between our old reality and a new cosmic understanding. The search for truth is only just beginning, and JWST continues to deliver new, unthinkable facts from the furthest corners of the cosmos. Facts that were never visible before. It may only be a matter of time before all the pieces fall into place and form an entirely new worldview.